The boy accidentally discovered that on a scorching summer day, the river water had mysteriously frozen solid. Curious, he reached out to touch it and instantly felt the bone-chilling cold. He stepped on it forcefully, but nothing seemed unusual. However, the moment he turned to leave, a long, eerie crack appeared across the ice surface. When the boy returned a while later, he was amazed to find that the previously frozen stream had suddenly melted and was flowing again. He crouched down and carefully touched the water, only to discover it had turned into scalding hot water. Filled with doubt, the boy threw his basketball into the water and watched it float downstream until it disappeared from view. To his shock, the very next second, the basketball came rolling down from upstream. Thinking it might be a hallucination, he examined it carefully and confirmed it was indeed the same ball he had just thrown away. Bewildered, the boy decided to leave, but after taking only a few steps, he heard strange crackling sounds behind him, accompanied by a bone-chilling wind against his back. The sight before him terrified him. The river that had been flowing just 2 seconds ago was instantly frozen solid again. He quickly turned and fled. Returning home, the boy met his older brother, but the other person acted like a complete stranger. Under persistent questioning, the brother revealed a shocking truth. He wasn't actually the boy's brother, but someone whose soul had been mysteriously swapped in the forest recently. The boy couldn't accept such an absurd explanation, and was about to leave when the other person handed him a piece of paper with a drawing of a peculiar-looking robot on it. He told the boy that his real brother's soul was trapped inside the robot's body. To investigate the truth, the boy went searching in the forest, constantly calling out his brother's name. After walking for a while, he suddenly spotted a robot hiding behind a tree. Its appearance matched the drawing on the paper exactly. The robot slowly peeked its head out from behind the tree. The boy tentatively kicked his basketball toward it, and the robot kicked it back. The familiar footwork instantly convinced the boy that this was indeed his brother. He rushed forward and hugged the robot tightly, then prepared to bring it to their mother. The boy's mother was a scientist who would surely find a way to restore his brother to normal. However, they hadn't gone far when a strange robot appeared and blocked their path. The two robots immediately began fighting upon meeting. The frightened boy quickly hid in a corner. After several rounds of fierce combat, the blocking robot was beaten into a pile of scrap metal. Although his brother had won, an important component had been damaged. Not wanting to worry the boy, he insisted on continuing. When they encountered a fallen tree, the brother tried multiple times but couldn't get over it. The boy turned around to discover that the robot was malfunctioning and had also lost a leg. Despite using all his strength, he couldn't lift it. Soon, the robot stopped moving entirely. Too urgent to grieve, the boy gathered many pine cones and surrounded the robot with them, planning to fetch his mother for help. Little did he know this departure would last for decades. The boy left the forest and arrived at his mother's company building, where he saw a massive aircraft flying overhead. While puzzling over this, his white-haired mother suddenly appeared. The boy was completely shocked. He had only been out playing for a short while, yet his mother had become an 80-year-old elderly woman. His mother told him she had been waiting for him for decades. They embraced tightly. His mother already knew about his brother's situation. They had learned about the soul swap from that man and had seen the robot surrounded by pine cones. But strangely, they could never find any trace of the boy. As time flew by rapidly,